Good day, everybody. This is Michael Leveris from JurisQ.com, where we bring you right now a personal injury attorney from New Jersey. And I want to talk to you about Herbert Lawrence. I want to talk to you about rear ends. If you were rear-ended and you're a driver, right? Does that mean you will definitely get compensation for your injuries, or there are other factors in play? Can you please tell us in this scenario what happens with your personal injury claim?
Well, first of all, you have to be injured. And second of all, in New Jersey, you have to meet a certain criteria known as the verbal threshold, unless when you purchased your own automobile insurance, you purchased something known as the zero threshold.
Okay.
If you purchased the zero threshold, any consequential injury is compensable. But very few people buy the zero threshold because there's extra cost. So if you have the verbal, there has to be basically a doctor who treats you, who basically swears to the fact that you have a permanent injury with consequential debilitating injuries. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that you're going to be compensated. If the person who hit you is uninsured, you can't collect unless you've purchased on your own coverage underinsured and uninsured motor vehicle coverage. Mm-hmm. That's the coverage that we discussed on another occasion, but suffice it to say, it covers you and your injuries should you be hit by an underinsured motorist. Let's say if somebody who has 15,000 and you're in the hundreds of thousands in injuries, or someone who has no insurance. Now, even the person that has no insurance, sure, you can sue that person, but the minute you get your judgment, that person probably files for bankruptcy and you can't collect. Mm-hmm. So it really is important to have what's called UM and UIM coverage, underinsured and uninsured motor vehicle coverage.
Yeah, you and I talked about it a few times. It's not expensive. Better to talk to your insurance broker and get that coverage. Herbert, let me ask you, but what if you are the driver who were rear-ended, but you stopped short? Is there ever your fault that's being considered in whether or not you will get full compensation for your injuries? Or a rear end, you get 100% of the payment?
No, it's an argument used by insurance companies many times. It doesn't succeed very often. Good. But you have to have a logical reason why you hit your brakes and stop short. Let's face facts. In most instances, people stop short because the person in front of them, driving in front of them, stopped short as well. And they had to stop to avoid hitting the rear of that car in front of them.